this is Mayuri from the Filipino Women.
This is Bruce from the Visa Approved Group and Dime Trouble. And we're addressing comments directly from YouTube today again for our weekend session. We do this just about every weekend. So I'm going to let you guys see what we see here. Let me switch it real quick. If I can find it. Okay, there we go. And I hope this doesn't look backwards to you because it looks backwards to us. Oh man, that looks so bad. Okay, anyway, our mentor, Don, says, I think he's responded to the one you did about places to live for people to retire. Okay. I hope this screen doesn't look backwards to you guys. We're looking at it right now. It looks backwards to us. But anyway, he says, I like the Laguna area, lots of hot springs. I also like Cebu more than I like Manila. Even the jeepneys are nicer in my humble opinion. Ha. I need to put some more acting into this. I do not know why so many expats go to Dumaguete. It's kind of boring. No good beaches.
No good beach.
Oh man. Well, I've never been there, so I can't make a comment on that. What do you think? I
haven't really heard people saying, "Oh, you should go there because the beach are amazing. It's so beautiful." Normally, I just think, "Oh, you should retire there. People are very nice and it's an awesome place." But I think really the reason why it's popular is because the marketing there is ridiculous. You remember Gordon? Always also have like a blog.
I know that a few people on Facebook were talking about how awesome Dumaguete is. So, and then anybody talks mess about it, they go crazy on it. I know that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so also it used to be that Bohol was the hot spot for expats.
Right.
But since the earthquake from 2014, that disappeared. So I think that's also one reason why. Yeah, that's also one reason why maybe tourists started going to other options such as Dumaguete. Plus, I noticed that online, like they're so visible when it comes to marketing real estate properties.
Oh, that's what you mean by marketing. They're marketing to
expats and foreign. Yeah.
Wow, that's so smart. So, but I agree with you, Don, about Cebu. I love Cebu. Manila, I really had a hard time there. I think it's because somebody tried to not rob. That'd be the wrong word for it. They the taxi drivers like tried to overcharge me. You know, it was my first time visiting the Philippines, and it was really bad. I mean, it was to the point where, oh man. So I get to the airport and they're like, hey, you're going to Cebu. Okay, we're going to get you another ticket. And I'm like, I already have a ticket. I just want to go from Manila to Cebu. I just don't, what terminal do I use? And he says, no, you've got to go to this. You've got to drive to this other domestic airport because now you're at the international airport. And I was like, okay, okay, I'll just take a ride over there. And I was all happy and stuff. And these guys right off the bat asked me for a tip. And they're like, hey, aren't you going to give me a tip? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure, And I was still, happy and stuff, gave him a tip. And he took it. He's like, hey, that's like so little. You should give me more. And my dumbass gave him more, like. And the other guy, I guess he was the boss, he left. And the driver took me to the other airport, the domestic airport, and then he's like, hey, that'll be 500 pesos. And that's when I just lost it, and I got really mad at the guy. And I said, look, man, I'm a guest in your country, and you're gonna try to rip me off like this? I just paid the other guy all this money, and now you're gonna add. He says, well, sir, that's the price of going from here to there. I was like, no, that's too much, and that's more than I have in my pocket, which was true. I said, look, I'll pay you this amount. I don't remember how much I gave him. And then he's like, oh, let me help you with your bags. I was like, I'll get my bag. I was so mad. I was so mad because the guy was like laughing at me when he did it because he's like, oh, this dumb guy. And that's what really got me. But anyway, you know, I just took my bags, and that's why like I have a little bit upset about that. And so my experience in Cebu was not like that at all. It was awesome. It was so awesome. And even in Mindanao, I went there and it was so incredible. And then me and Yuri, whenever we travel, she gets really mad about the taxi drivers. I mean, to the point where I have to calm her down, like, hey, you know, Con, it's fine, because I'm real generous and I'll give tips and stuff. But she's like, why are you giving this? That's too much. And I'm like, well, you know, I just listen to her because, you know, she knows the cost of living there. So, but
yeah, I mean, in Manila,
really got mad, like really mad. I was like, oh my Lord, this is gonna.
It's because, you know, it automatically snaps when that happened because, you know, like I'm very calm at my normal self, and then I'm really naturally good to people. And then if they take advantage of me, then I'm like, I just lost it immediately.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. Like people think you're a fool or something, and then I really don't like. It's very disrespectful, I think. I mean, I'm already generous, you know, I'm already going to give, but for people to go out of their way to get more and more. And then, you know, it only happened like that one time. Any other time I was okay with giving whatever, but Yuri she's so used to getting the local price, and then they're charging us not the, you know, something that's not the local price, which I don't mind, but you do mind about that. Because there's a local price, and then there's a tourist price.
Foreigner price.
There's a foreigner price.
So that's like, I'm not gonna let that happen. But if I'm in Manila, then yeah, there's no such thing as foreigner or Filipino. Like they always try to get a fixed rate for your taxi meter. Instead of you paying the normal price, you have to pay double or triple the actual price for them to take you. And sometimes, like, I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
What kind of advice would you give to a retiree that's gonna live there about travel
in Manila? That's gonna live in Manila.
Well, I don't know about Manila because I don't know.
I don't know. If I was gonna retire, I'm not gonna be in Manila, because in Manila, the Metro Manila, that's the city. Because I don't want to be stressed out every day unless we have a car. Then that's possible. But if we don't have a car, then
so your advice would be don't live in Manila.
If you don't have, if you're not gonna be able to afford to buy a car, then don't live in Metro Manila. Check out the map that I did from the last video and see your other options. Then also for the jeepneys, Dan mentioned the jeepneys are nicer. That is really true.
Really?
I've lived in Manila for a full year when I was 16 years old, and that was 2006 something. I mean, I'm sure now they're more mean since that was 8 years ago. More. 10 years ago, and people there are just not naturally nice.
It's you know, it's just a big city thing. Like if you live in New York, people in New York are not very nice. And that's me. I'm a West Coast kid, you know, so it's a whole different mentality on the Midwest, and then the West Coast has this general niceness because I think it's because people are more spread further apart. When you get into the tighter cities, even LA, like people are so rude and crazy. There's so many crazy people there, and I can't deal with that. So, yeah, but like Manila, I think has the same kind of feel. Like I felt like I was being watched like a hawk. Like I felt like raw meat, and there was vultures were somewhere, you know, watching me. That's how I felt in Manila. I mean, Metro Manila, not, you know, I'm not taking, you know, Manila's, I'm sure is a beautiful place, but it's a big city, so you got big city problems there. So
I mean, Cebu is also very crowded now, but people just
it's so different. The feeling's so different there.
I don't know. It seems like people in Cebu are just have like a better treatment, and also we don't allow that. Whenever like they try to like be pushy about prices. Then we're like, you wanna go to LTO? I'm gonna report you right now.
What's LTO?
That's like
The
DMV here.
Oh, the DMV. You
like,
can report them to DMV?
Yes, directly.
Oh.
So whenever that happens to me, and then my best friend, she didn't pay her taximeter fee and left and said, if you have any complaints, let's talk in LTO. That's the Land and Transportation Office.
Oh, okay.
So when that happens to me, I'm like, are you kidding me? You want to go to the police station right now?
You just copy down their plate number or something?
I'm like, I can talk to you in the LTO office. Don't be such an asshole to me. Because I'm like, you know, it's like you're also a citizen of this country, so don't rip off your own people. I said, that's just not cool.
Have you ever been to the hot springs in Laguna, like Don's talking about here? You know what he's talking about?
Not Laguna, but my sister has been there, and it's a really beautiful place. So for people who want to retire, check out that place as well, along with the other places that I've recommended. And yeah, we're gonna have another walkthrough of the map next week for your other options of places and which areas are
you should go there.
Flooded.
You should go to Laguna when you go back to.
Oh, that's a great idea. I can like videotape it and then show the actual areas.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's cheap. Yeah. So. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy we met them.
Yeah.
We're gonna respond to the email.
We got so much stuff going on, but we're definitely gonna. I've been responding when I can, and I'm reading your book right now, man. It's awesome. It's a great inspiration, and I'm really looking forward to your next book. And I really hope you do some audio. I love audiobooks, and a lot, like what we noticed, Don, is like people don't read. Like we have
younger
blogs
people.
Younger people don't millennials, and which is a huge audience on the internet and on Kindle and all that, but they just don't read. And we know that because we have several blogs out there, and
it's not selling.
It just doesn't make as much money as it used to. I mean, so that's why we're doing this kind of stuff. But we want to write just like you. So we want to grow up to be just like you, Don.
Yes.
All right. So that's it. I don't know if we're going to look for some other stuff, comments.
No,
but
I've
I think
already
that's
answered like 90%.
Yeah, you did.
That's what I did
really
like the entire week. I'm like, comment, answer.
Yeah. Okay. So see you, Don.
Okay. Good luck to
talk to you guys later.
To everyone retiring in the Philippines.
Yeah, we'll definitely make more videos later.
Oh, we did it. Don't forget to like and subscribe in this video.
Yes.
And if you want more, especially for those who want to retire, then expect more videos and real videos from me.
Yes.
Then also comment for your suggestions if you have any other questions that I can explain into a video.
Absolutely. We'll do our best to do that.
Okay.
See you later. Bye.